like if the bus situation is the case, like what about the football team that got 55 players? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do about that? And you're gonna say, man, well, the band can't go because they gotta be spaced out on the bus. All right, so how the football team gonna travel to a away game? You wanna go take 11, 22?
Man, they be treating the band like we really pulled something, man.
Hey, refugees, man.
Hey, man, we make the games rock, man. You feel me?
Yeah, we gotta come through the stadium, man, and do what we gotta do. But I mean, between me and my athletic director, man, we work together, and like he always wants the band places. So I'm like, if I'm looking for him to fight for us, that'd be a good thing. So.
Yeah. All right. We live on YouTube, so let's go ahead and get this popping, man.
Hey, before we start, I do this every time. Hey, bro, want y'all cash at me $1, you hear me? Cash at me $1.
Hey, bro, y'all heard me,
everybody on here. hey, for real. Hey, I want every viewer, bro. Every viewer cash at me and top $1.
Cash at me $1.
Hey, man, all y'all people that's watching right now, man, cash up them $1, man, for real.
At Sneakerhead Chop, I'm going to put mine out there, you hear me? At Sneakerhead Chop, man, cash up me $1, you hear me?
For real. But shit, man, let's go and get this popping, man. It don't matter who go first, man. Y'all can just give a little, a little background, introduction of y'allself.
All right, man, Jeremy Porkchop Jenkins, originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. Graduated from Warren Easton Fundamental Senior High School back then. Fall 2000, Craft Southern University. Kappa Kappa Psi, Zeta Nu Chapter, Phi Beta Sigma, Rho Chapter, Southern University. Band director, Northwest High School. This is going on my 15th year teaching, if I'm not mistaken. Now, head all out of there. But, hey, that's what it is.
All right, Trent, it's on you, bro. Give a little background history, son.
All right, man. Latrent White, man, from Donaldsonville, Louisiana. I ain't got too much of a big background like Chop got. Graduated in 2012. Graduated in 2012, man. I started going to school, but never actually got the chance to finish due to some family issues. Still going back to school, but this was what happened when I graduated from high school. I got lucky to become assistant director on the staff, where I started arranging and doing things, and then I just continued. And then 2017, I became the head manager of alma mater, Donaldsonville High School, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I ain't got too many accolades, man. I ain't no big dog.
You're a big dog, son. You're a big dog, you hear me?
For real, bro.
Yeah, man.
Problem with that, man. Chop, man, let me start with you, bro. Like, when did you fall in love with band, man?
When I fell in love with band?
Yeah.
Man, it had to be when I was in 6th grade. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. People might look at me, man. Chop, man, you fat. Yeah, I'm fat, man. But, man, back in the day, man, I was a little skinny thing, you hear me? Mm-hmm. And I used to be big in gymnastics. Big in gymnastics. But once I got to middle school, Edward Livingston Middle School in New Orleans, man, my brother was in the band, and once I got in that band room and I just seen that stuff, man, it just took off from there, man. That had to be like 93, 94, something around there.
All right, Trent, when you fell in love with band?
Oh, man, well, coming up, I started singing in church and playing around. I was always in music. Cousins and everybody, they was athletes. We was all athletes, but they also marched in the band. So, 2002, Drumline really set it off for me. I was like, hey, man, Nick Cannon doing his thing. Right. But after that, I started looking at Southern and all that, and going to high school football games and seeing my cousins being in the band, and that's what started me. So about 2002, I fell in love with band.
All right. So, man, Chop, man, who would you say are your biggest influences, man, as far as like band directors or just people in general in life?
Man, one of my biggest influences, man, I can't lie, man, is my older brother, man, Mike, man. He one of the assistant band directors at McDonald 35 back in New Orleans. But man, my brother, man, he always, whenever I seen him, when he was marching the band at Livingston, and then he went to Warren Easton, where I went to, and he also went to Jackson State. And, just seeing him motivate and push through all this stuff, man. He went through, he did, man. I couldn't lie, man. I was like, man, I gotta be in the band, man. I gotta march down the street too in New Orleans, man. Having people scream at me and everything like that. You feel me? That was, he was mainly my biggest influence. But I got to give a shout out to my band directors, man. Daryl Dickerson, Edward Livingston band director, Dr. Michael Terragano, Warren Easton band director when I was there. Man, them cats taught me a lot, man, real lot.
All right, Latrent, who your biggest influences?
Oh, my biggest influences coming up into the band, it was a lot, like I said, a lot of my family. But as far as like when I wanted to start furthering my career and like, picking up on what I was going to do when I graduated high school, I'm going to say Mr. Kedrick Taylor. I was under him in SOD, Sounds of Dynamite. And just the way his arrangements, bro, his ear, his tune, him and Cedric Taylor Kedrick Taylor and Cedric Ty was like really big on, man, I wanted to be a band director. Shout out to my old band director, Antonio Gardner. He was another one. He was always the tough guy on me. But those three guys, they really set it off for me, influenced me. And then later years, Mark Ward came up under him a couple of years, and he really influenced me the most. And to this day, he still, gives me a lot of information and helped me out a lot.
Man,
already,
man. Speaking of that, bro, what happened to SOD, bro?
Man, I don't even know. I mean, like after my senior year, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, bro.
I remember y'all had that battle against LLI in the mini dome, son. I think that was my last time seeing y'all. After that, I don't know what happened, son. I was like, damn, what happened with y'all?
That was the last battle.
Y'all was something serious, man. I ain't gonna lie. Back, SOD had some fire back then, man.
Yeah.
We had heat, dog. Hey, after my senior year, that was what, 2012, I think, 2013, whatever. That was the last year. And then I think what happened was Mr. Taylor and all of them joined and got together with Cleo Field. It's like, man, let's just do LI.
Yeah. So, man.
We'll be about that later, Chop.
Man.
But yeah, man. So like, what made y'all want to be a band director, man? Like, what made y'all want to say, man, this is what I want to do with the rest of my life, man?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep that thing a G. I'm gonna keep it 100. When I got to Southern my freshman year in 2000, I was in architecture engineering. That was my major. Mm-hmm. Man, that lady came in that class and was like, man, y'all need $500 worth of supplies by Monday. Man, it's a whole Thursday. And I'm like, man, she tripping. So when I raised my hand, I said, man, excuse me, I can go to the bathroom? She was like, yeah, go ahead, baby. Man, I grabbed my book sack. I went straight to my advisor. I was like, man, I need to be in music, man. I can't do this architecture move. I was like, man, I can't, man. My people, we wasn't poor, we wasn't rich, but man, we were comfortable. But man, my mom and my daddy wasn't coming out of pocket no $500 in 2 days to get no supplies. So I was like, man, I'm out of there. So I changed my major to music, and man, that was it there. I ain't want to be in music when like I hear a lot of kids saying, man, in high school, man, I want to be a band director, Man, I ain't want to be no band director. But when I got to Southern and that happened, I was just like, man, might as well go ahead, get this music degree. And man, and one thing I think that was Mr. J told me this. He was like, man, it's always better to go to a job that you enjoy than go to a job that you just like. Man, I like going to school every morning, even though them kids get on my damn nerves. But man, I like going to school, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
All right, Trent, bro. Same question.
Oh, what's your question was again? My bad.
Oh, what made you want to be a band director?
Man, I'm gonna say, like I said, we was always around music, and I wasn't gonna even major in music education. Mm-hmm. I didn't really make the decision until I walked off the stage graduation night. I needed some type of career, bro. I was like, man, look, man, I'm gonna go to school to be a band director. I had already started arranging in 11th grade, and I always was a leader. You know what I'm saying? And I always liked kids. Even when I was a kid, I always, go to my community and help out with the basketball, the football, and everything like that, and then go to different churches and help their choir. So I'm like, man, instead of me trying to go pursue a basketball career at 5'8" and I'm weighing 110 pounds, so man, this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, look, just go ahead and see. I mean, go ahead and plan out. You know what I'm saying? I never was mechanical in anything. The only thing I knew was music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, look, I'm gonna just go ahead and go back to school and major in music education. You know, even though I haven't got my degree yet, I've been doing good. You know, I got lucky with some different things and stuff like that. But like you said, I love the kids. You know, they work on your nerves every day. But hey, bro, it's all love. And on top of that, as we think about it, look at it right now, man. We at home and still getting a check.
Hey, bro. Nothing better than that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's a set schedule. You know what I'm saying? We go to work Monday through Friday. It's never going to be no turnaround through that. You're never going to see us go to work on the weekend. I got every weekend off. I got all the holidays off, and I get 2 months off in the summer. Why you don't want to be a band director?
Exactly.
All right, man. So, like, if y'all had any obstacles when y'all first became a band director, like, what did y'all have to go through when y'all first took over y'all band?
Hey, say that one more time.
Yeah, like, did y'all have any obstacles y'all had to face when y'all first, got y'all bands? Like, y'all had to go through any hard, fighting the administration or trying to, recruit kids to come to the band, anything like that?
Man, hell yeah. Man, it's a constant fight. It's a constant fight to this day. Man, because out my way is is bigger on sports like football and basketball and stuff like that. So you trying to pull to get kids to come to the band, man. I got kids right now come to the band. They go to football practice and they come to the band right after, right at the end. But man, there's always a fight with administration trying to get scheduling right. Especially my first year, I came in that thing head first. I ain't know nothing about nothing. I'm sitting there looking like a straight duck. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's always a fight trying to get the right kids in the class. Because at first, they'll throw, man, LeRon, he can testify to this too, man. They'll throw kids in your class that don't want to be there. They'll throw kids in your class just to get them out the other people's hands. And when they did that, I was like, man, you want to play nothing? Nope, they don't want to do nothing. But I wanted them to get them kids and motivate them. Like, man, little hard head, knucklehead, all they want to do is play on the drum. Man, all right, man, go get some sticks. Learn how to play this. Learn this rhythm and do that. And they loved it. So, man, it was a struggle. But, man, pushing through, man, just taking what you got, man, working with. Sometimes you might have to slap a kid upside the head, man, tell them to get right. But, man, once they get right, man, they're gonna work for you. They do anything you ask them to do.
Trent, man, what about you?
Yeah, Chop pretty covered up everything. I mean, like I did with the same thing. Only thing different was me. I had, and like I said, you always fighting with the administration. That's number one. You always fighting with the administration. Mine was different because I wasn't certified. So going into the first year, they looking at me like, man, this boy don't know what he doing. Are you sure? Like they asked my principal, like, are you sure you know what you're doing? And the thing about it is, I had to prove them wrong. And it was always dollars in the back door, always coming to see what I was doing and everything like that. So it was always a tough fight. And my main fight came from administration. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many people that have your back your first year. It's very, very untrustworthy. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very untrustworthy. Not too many got your back. You got to pull people in. Like he said, they throwing people in the classes. They throwing people in band that don't want to be there. They're just here. They want you to babysit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the test. You got to babysit. And so you got to motivate them. Like he said, you got to motivate them. Because all they want to do is I want to play snare. Why you want to play snare? I don't know. I just want to bang on the drum. Well, come here, man. Come learn it. Come learn it. Come see what you need to do. So, yeah, it's a tough task. It's real tough.
All right. Man, so what's the best advice that y'all ever got?
Wrap it up. Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing.
If you don't do nothing else, wrap it up.
Man, hey, that's the one, man. Let me think, man. Man, I can't put my finger on. I'm gonna have to come back to that one. What was the best advice? Go ahead.
My best advice. Whew, I'm saying it came from Walt Ward. Say nobody can be you but you.
I feel
That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? As far as the band world, you can mimic everybody you want to, but if you don't have your own style, your own swag, it's not you. So the best advice would be you only be yourself.
All right.
Hey, I got this. I got two good advices. Came from two great men. The first advice came from my daddy. Rest in peace. He always told me, now excuse my language for saying this, but this is something he always told me and I stuck by it. He said, never do business with a nigga unless you get your money first.
Facts.
That's one thing he always said. And the second person that gave me some fire advice, rest his soul, Mr. Cornell Knight. I mean, it was one day after practice, man, his truck had broke down. He was in the process of getting another truck. And he said, Poke Chop, do me a favor, take me home. I was like, no problem. I ain't know Mr. Knight stayed that far from campus. And I was like, damn, I ain't got that much gas, but I'm gonna suck that up, you hear me? But we was in a car, we was just talking. And he was like, Poke Chop. He's like, when you graduate, what you want to do? I was like, man, I want to go be a middle school band director. He was like, middle school? I said, yeah. He was like, I'm going to tell you this. He was like, that's a good thing. He was like, when you go to middle school, that's the way you learn how to teach. When you can take a middle school child from August and then you see him in May and see how how they progress. He was like, man, he was like, man, that's the way to go. And that was just something, it wasn't saying advice, but he was just giving me some direction. So I was like, man, that was good. And I always stuck by that. I always did stick by that.
All right. Hey, somebody want to add, man. My boy Ricky trying to join this conversation, y'all. Let me get this fool in here.
What Ricky? Ricky?
Yeah, Ricky Watkins.
Yeah. What Ricky you know? Oh my God.
Hold on, man. Let me get this fool in here right quick.
Hey, that's a damn shame. It was like, man, Ricky won't get. We was both like, oh man, Ricky, oh man, he ain't gonna do nothing but come over here and talk nothing but trash, man. That's all
nothing but trash, bro.
Man, that's all he gonna do.
Hold on, man. Let me get him in here. Hold up.
Man, you can leave that nigga out of here, man.
Y'all boys on one. All right, so I'm about to wait for this fool, man. Let me ask y'all the next question, man.
There it is.
All right, so like, what y'all looking for in a band student, man? Like, what's y'all requirements for a band student?
Man, the only person I'm looking for a band student is dedication and hard work. If you can give me dedication and hard work, man, I'll take that over talent in the day. I'll take somebody who can play, I'm going to say a tuba. That's my main instrument, tuba. I can take somebody who can play a tuba up and down, but ain't got no dedication. Don't want to put in no work we on the field. To take somebody who can play the tuba mediocre, he all right, but he always at practice, willing to learn, and always ready to grind. That's what I take. I take that over anything. Like who that was said, I don't know if that was Kevin Durant. I said, hard work beats talent. When talent don't work hard, take that all day, man.
Give me 50 that's willing to work, than to have 50 that's just great. You know what I'm saying? That's the same way. If you ready to work and willing to learn and never want to give up, man, I'll work with you all day. Until you can get that concert seat and you motivated to get that concert seat, man, we gonna sit there and try to get that concert seat. But like you said, you got an attitude and you got the big head and you acting, I can't deal with it. That ain't my band student. You probably have to do it tomorrow before the end of practice. Bye. I'll see you later. We'll do better without you.
Oh, yeah.
Bro. Ricky, what up, bro? Rick, turn your mic on, fool.
They got an Android.
Rick, turn your mic on, bro.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, what up, bro?
What up, man? What up, Chuck? What up? What up, man? What up?
What's up, son?
Look at that.
Man,
What up, man?
We just on this
What's
little
happening?
bro. Rick, bro, you got some questions for him?
Yeah, I got questions, man. I got
Hey,
questions.
your question, son.
First of all,
your
first
question
of
about
all,
to be
Chuck,
number petty.
first of all, Chop, how everything going with the family, you know, with COVID-19 situation, how your students doing, how your staff doing, how everybody doing, affiliated with your band organization?
Well, I really ain't got no staff. I wish I did. But, you know, family doing good. My girls, you know, they fine, they healthy. My wife is too, man, you know, everything good. My students, matter of fact, man, you know, my seniors graduated today from Northwest High, you know, so, you know, big ups and congratulations to them. I wish I could have been there, but, you know, with the COVID-19 and they didn't want the teachers to come to the graduation. But everybody good, man. I can't complain.
The same for you, Latrent, how everything going in DVille with everybody in surrounding areas?
Everybody doing well, everybody's doing fine. My family's doing okay. I check on my band students, seniors, and everybody like every 2 weeks just to see how they're feeling and how they're handling the COVID-19 situation. But other than that, everybody's on the up and up, and I pray that it stays that way.
Okay, yeah, you know. My question for Pork Chop, first question is, you know, as far as this generation with bands, a lot of high schools don't have theater programs in certain areas. So what are the techniques that you use for recruiting, training, and teaching new kids the fundamentals of a new instrument?
Nah, the only thing about I can say about this, because I know some, like you said, some people do not have no feeder program. Like Javon and Baton Rouge, that man never had no feeder program. And I do the same thing that him and other band directors do. When I need certain things, man, I go straight to the hall. And I be like, you play football? No, sir. What you doing after school? Going home? Man, come to band practice. I don't know how to play nothing. I'm a teacher. And I work with them, especially I do that at the beginning of the year, and then I do that at the end of the year, because when I do that towards the end of the year, we try to see if anybody is interested who never played nothing. Man, over the summer, I couldn't do it now, but over the summer, I do not stop working. Man, I go to school. I'll be like, man, you know, hey, you come meet me, man. I'm gonna start you off from scratch. From what instrument you want to play? I don't want no damn drums. Hey, what you want to play? I look at their lips, look at their teeth, make sure, you know, if their teeth kind of crooked, man, you know, and woodwind instrument not good for them. Lips kind of small, man, put them on a French horn, maybe trumpet. Medium to big lips, man, baritone, trombone, tube, or something like that, man. You know, that's what I do.
Okay. That's in Latrent, same thing. You know, when you meet with you don't we know on down in DB, you really don't have a feeder school. How do you go as far as recruiting new kids to the band program, getting them to band practice and training those kids and getting those kids up to par if they never touched an instrument a day in their life?
Same way Chop said, majority of his technique is the same way I do it. But me, I'm in the community all the time, you know, because I'm from Donaldsonville, so I know a lot of kids. I know a lot of kids in the area and things like that. This nigga making t-shirts while I'm giving him the information.
I'm listening. I'm working on listening, man.
Hey, bro,
How you gonna
I'm
answer
talking
the question
BS
then
to
go up
you,
and
dog.
leave, bro?
Hey, I must be too political.
No,
You want the real?
Trent.
All right.
Listen, Trent. I turned the camera so you could see me.
This nigga trying to multitask, man.
I'm trying.
Damn, nigga on the name the shirt. Hey,
Huh?
Anyway, look. So like you said, I do the same technique. Like he said, he go in the hallway. Me personally, I just build a relationship with every kid that comes into contact with me. They knowing that, man, this Trot, that's the band director. And like you said, I go to football field, man. Look, bro, hey, man, you ain't touching that field, dog. You can touch the field all the time with me. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. This ain't working for you. You know, come holler at me. I got something better for you. I get you full scholarship right now. Things like that. Lie to them, tell them we're going to Africa next year. And by the time next year comes, they love band. You know.
Oh yeah.
So
you got to sell them a dream.
Oh, I sell them a dream, man. We done went to Paris 3 times. They ain't never went.
hey, Baton Rouge to some of them is Paris because they are New Orleans.
Hey, yeah, for real. Yeah. I done had kids, like I said, I done had kids tell me, man, I never been out of the city of Donaldsonville, and we done went to Alexandria. You know what I'm saying? And Northwest. They be like, damn, man, this is what it look like in Northwest. Yeah, Appaloosa. They excited.
And like, this a question for both of y'all. You know, y'all know I served as assistant band director at Washington Marion. You know, it's summertime right now. And as far as being the summertime with the COVID-19 situation, you know, previous years before this, you know, we'll be getting ready for band camp. We'll be getting the new kids together. What is the approach that you're going to go forward with building the kids that you haven't been able to reach out to and have in the classroom since Mardi Gras coming up to high school band camp? What are the fundamentals are you going to work on? Are you going to focus on major and minor and chromatic scales, long tone, slurs, you know, concert band clinic? What type of structure or warm-ups will you do to prepare your kids that's been off of horns for so long coming into the new? And how, as far as band camp, what is your structure going into your band camp due to the pandemic?
Man, we was talking about this before, you know, the meeting even kind of popped off. Like in our parish, man, we doing a whole bunch of Zoom practices, like, you know, Zoom and everything like that. So I have basically classes every single day on Zoom. And then the thing about it is, a lot of people don't realize this, man. I do Zoom classes with my dancers, with my majorettes, and my flag team, just because if this is what you want to do, man, you ain't gonna be poo doing it. Now you ain't gonna be around me poo out loud. I get down. So I have classes with them. But with my instrument players, when we start our class, I ask them before they come on, you know, kind of warm up. Like we warmed up in the beginning, the 2 chorales, long tones. Make sure they playing each note for like 8 counts, holding up, sitting, proper playing position, everything like that. And when we go on the little Zoom call, we actually, you know, I'm starting off on the 12 major scales. Every like I meet with a kid, so like say I meet with a kid today, and I won't meet with them till Monday. Like today, a girl, one of my trombone players, she played 4 major scales for me. I was like, okay, work on these 3 for Monday when we meet back. She gonna go there, she gonna play all 4 that she played for me and 3 more. And then we're gonna just keep on going, but we're gonna start off slow. Whole notes, half notes, quarter notes. And then when we get to round band camp, you should be writing them in the scale pattern. Just like that. That's what I do. And then I got a rhythm pattern sheet, you know, that I have and the kids have. They always have this. I just pick a line. I'm like, hey, look at the line, clap it for me, let's play it. And we'll do that. Even though it's hard on Zoom because it's always a lag that you'll get. Yeah. And I hate it with a passion, but, you know, got to make it work.
Right.
All right. Latrent?
Going back into when we come back after the pandemic, it's like you said, the same thing, but we're going to do like straight endurance, long tone. That's the first thing, intonation, and, you know, things like that before we even, you know, touch any type of warm up or anything. We got to get the lift back intact. You know what I'm saying? And then once we get through that, then we'll go back into things like that. But like I say, we don't have no instruments. We had to turn in all our instruments. So basically, what we doing now is I'm going ahead and shoot them different things. I'll meet up with somebody on, we use the band app. I'll go live, and I do lessons like that off the band app, and I do Zoom. And, you know, if you got any questions, feel free to hit me up. You know, that's what we're doing, because it's the summer, and like I say, they deal with me every summer. So it's kind of flip floppy. You know, you're trying to take back and relax for yourself, but you know, it's time is starting to tick. So it's like, you know, it's time to get back on the grind. But as far as right now, all we doing is like just different, you know, just different workouts and sight reading, basically.
Okay.
Sight reading, you know.
Okay.
Nobody want to be poo. So, man, we just go back on that thing and be hard with it, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Now, man, you don't want to come back. Nigga on the horn. Play B flat kind of scale. Man, be cool, man. I don't want to be cool.
Can I get a B flat?
Man, hey, man, what is that? What is that? Oh, man.
Hey. But you know, a lot of these kids on like trumpet, F-horn, baritone, trombone, tuba, they don't realize they can keep their armature and everything up just by buzzing in on the horn.
On the mouthpiece. I
buzz
preach that
on the
all the time.
mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Buzz of the mouthpiece.
That's all you got to
They
do.
don't understand it.
And
Hey,
another
hold on,
question.
Rick, hold on before you say that. If you watching, cash app your boy $1. Me and
Hey.
my boy, hey, cash app us $1, man.
Y'all heard that, man. Cash out. Hey, man, put y'all.
Keep your head up. Cash app me $1.
I'm putting it in the comment section.
But yeah, man. Go
And
ahead.
as far as you know, being that a lot of show style bands are in inner city communities, right? Where they at, D? They can hear me?
Yeah.
No, you know, knowing that, just say for instance, Donaldsonville and Northwest are both inner city high schools. As far as funding, we already know that it's a different type of funding that goes into the inner city, like the black style, show style marching bands against the PSI and core style marching bands. What are y'all strategies besides the different like fundraiser, like shirt sales, like concession stands, you know, battle band? What other ideas do y'all have besides like parades? Because I know when I was at Washington Marion, you could raise all the money you want, but when you go to battle bands and events, that bus funding take a lot of money.
Yeah.
What are y'all means of generating funds?
My thing is I like to go and get sponsorships. I take you know, at our first band parent meeting, whenever we have one, I take me and my band parent president or make a list with a school letterhead on it. Give it to the parents. You know, if you know a state representative, if you know a city council member, or you know anybody who got some money or who wouldn't mind donating, man, you know, tell them donate to the band, man. Because the thing about it, us, man, we in a country. Opelousas High get everything. Opelousas High get everything from Northwest. You know, we got a nickel and dime here. We got to do so many parades and so many this and so many of that, so many fundraisers just to get our kids, you know, just to, you know, our Prairie Run, Louisiana, as they call it, what Northwest is, man. You know, that's what we do. Fundraising and try to get sponsorships, man. It's so hard. You know, administration don't want to give too much money. Every single time we go to a battle of bands, it's coming out of the band pocket. Every single time we go to a football game, it's coming out the pocket. It's like, kids work so hard to get all this money to help us buy new instruments or something like that, but we got to spend it on bus transportation. I hate that, man, with a passion. But that's what we do. I hope you're making a shirt for me. You sitting there turning the camera on me too, like you did my dog. You heard?
Man, listen. That's my last shirt. I'm cutting the press off.
I got a question for y'all, man.
Hold on, let Trent answer that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got something I want to share with. I got something I want to share with the band director. You know, on this here, like me and Javon talked about it the other night. And now go with you, Trent.
All right, man. Basically, me is like same way with Chop. But my main thing is networking. And behind me, my community. I got some people in the community, damn near the whole community of Donaldsonville. They behind me like 100%. You know, whatever's done. And like me personally, like you say, you got to do the same thing. You got to do not favors. Our parish is split. Our parish is split between 4 high schools. And on the east side, man, we got East Ascension, Santa Mar, and Dutchtown. They throwing money over there. You know what I'm saying? They throwing money over there. And on the west side, you know, it's hard for us. So, like I said, as far as the band program comes down, when it's time to do fundraising and things like that, it's really networking the community. And I do different things in the community for us. Like we go to different churches, playing at different churches. We do the little football parade, the Little League football team parade. Whatever somebody needs in the community, that's how we do it. So whenever they ask, you know, that's how, you know, we go ahead and run it. And then and whenever it's time for us to get some money or something to generate funds, they come back like tenfold. You know, they come back tenfold. Last year that just passed in November, bro, we did a battle of the bands outside outside in the stadium for the first time since like 2001, and it was a big turnout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got that late. I helped host it for you.
Ricky hosted for me last minute, but you know, it was a big turnout from the community, and that just was because of me networking and knowing people. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get, you know, just to make it fun for the community. And like I said, I call myself a pillar of my community. So it's always behind me 100%. I tried to do sponsorships with like different things, and it really didn't work. So the best way to go is to go back to the people that know me, and that's my community. So besides parade, you know, I don't mind begging. I don't mind begging.
You know, the only problem I got is it's not like a big community at Northwest. The kids come from all over. It's like man, you done been in Northwest, man, before, and it's like the school right there, and it's like the highway in front. But you know, you ain't really got too much around.
You ain't got what Opelousas have back there. You know, Opelousas off down 187. They got all the Walgreens, all the businesses, the
and
everything.
We don't have nothing. So it's Northwest trying to fight with OHS and OC to try to get
Opelousas Catholic
to try to get something for Northwest. And man, I be poor, man. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, man, we poor, we broke, man. Can y'all just help us with something? Knowing I know the school got money, but man, that's another story. I'm not gonna get on that. That's too political right there. But
yeah. Hey, guess what, Chop? Don't say
man,
nothing that's gonna put your job in jeopardy because you know people watching.
Hey,
now, listen. Hey, and like I was me and Javon was talking the other day, and I I didn't talk to like 2-3 people about it, and like I told him, you know, you got the Booster Club fund. That's part of the band fund, but like it's enough alumni like in big schools. Just say like McKinley, for example. Frank been there since 92, 93. He might graduate 10, 12 people a year, you know, between 5 and 10 people a year. You know, I told Javon, to me, it'll work if you can get the support from the alumni. So say for instance, you got alumni from like, just say like 90 to 99. That's a 10-year span. If you done graduated 5 or 10 kids per, just say 10 kids, like big bands, you graduate 10 seniors. You get 10, for every 10 years that like every year you pick, just say like a 10-year span, you pick 10 alumni members. You get them to pick one representative from their class to represent their class like a alumni trustee board. You know, they collect the dues. And say for instance, you everybody meet, okay, as alumni, if you can afford to, we're gonna give a donation of $10 a month. Every year you got, just say over a 10-year span, you got 10 alumni giving $10 a month. That's $100, but you got 10 years. That's $1,000 a month that you got set up under an alumni band type of funding through the bank. And in a clause, the band director cannot move the money, touch the money, unless it's agreed on something for the band, like instruments, spats, boots. You know what I'm saying? It's things for the fund that's generated just for the band, like for travel and things like that. Because, you know, sometimes you could do funds with the band director, and when they leave, they could take all the money. But the purpose of this funding through the Alumni Band Association is for to provide the needs of woodwind, reeds, mouthpieces, valve ball, you know, different things that the band needs, from football to parade to jazz ensemble to concert season, you know. And just say everybody, you generating $1,000 a month just from 10 years. Imagine you doing 20 years, people coming back giving $10. Some might give $5. But just think about it, you getting $12,000 from 1990 to 99 from alumni. You know how much money that could generate over the time if you got like from 90 to 2020. That's like 90 to 99, 2000 to 09, 2010 to 20. That's 30 years. That'll be like $3,000, between $1,500 and $3,000 a month that you set up under a band fund at a bank outside of the school, and the school cannot touch that money. You get what I'm saying? But it'll be the donations from the alumni. I think it's a cool idea. It's a way to get money in. That means when you make your parade money, that money go to stuff that the band need, like instrument repair. You get what I'm saying? You got to, as an inner city program, we are not going to be allocated the funds to fix to buy mouthpiece, fix drums. You know, that it's high now. Everything is shot up. I remember back then, you can get a drum head for $10 from Ziegler. You go to Ziegler now, that'd be about 24.
Yep.
So, you know, it's just different ideas you can incorporate within your band staff with your alumni to generate and allocate the funding that you need for your program.
Yeah, I figure that's a pretty cool thing. I ain't gonna lie. My biggest concern if somebody, I ain't gonna say the name, if somebody find out that we doing that, and when I go to that person, be like, man, you know, hey, I might need this, I might need that. Oh man, don't y'all got that account for this? Don't y'all got that account for that? You know, hey, especially at Northwest, bro. Hey, y'all don't know the half of it. That's another conversation.
Hey, but guess what, Chop? That's why you have the alumni funding for that. You could call, like, you could pick, like, it could be 3 people that sign an account: the band director, the alumni association president and vice president, and then you can have a treasurer. Everybody got to sign a check and a PO before anything be done, so the money will be accounted for. You know, and the thing about it is, a lot of African American band directors that get strong in their programs and other organizations, like, you could be the stronghold of your program. The other coaches will get mad to get you away from there because they want you getting all the kids and they not getting nobody. And the first thing they're gonna do is go to your books and do an audit. Oh, you missing $500. You fired for stealing $500. You know, they'll do anything to hurt the music department because they know music keep kids out of trouble in inner city. Yep. You know, think about it. When you see New Orleans bands in the middle school, they have between 50 and to 100 kids. And they got about, 12 middle school bands? That's almost 700 kids that's off the streets Monday through Friday. Roots of Music got 120. High schools you got almost, just say 1,500 more across the city of New Orleans in high school bands that's going to band practice Monday through Friday, Friday games, parades, different events that they're out of trouble. And a way to keep us in trouble, take the money away that's funding the good positive things in the school. They know kids not gonna go to no damn drama or no, so they hurt the music department, and that's it. So we got to find a way. Like, I'm a band head. I love band. I don't like a Chop. If you call me and say, Rick, I need your help, you know one thing. I'm gonna be down 190 making that right past the Yamalee, coming straight up the back street to your school and see what I can help you with, you know. That's just me. I love helping everybody. And I know Latrent, you work with this school, you work with that school. No, Latrent, I only been on one band staff while I was actively teaching music and passing out music and working with Fish Show. And that was Washington.
Let them know, Rick.
Everybody else was volunteer services. Just like if you need me, I'll be there for you, just like I am for everybody else. You know, you didn't hit me up and say, Ricky, I need this song, and what I do.
Yeah, you can hit me up. You give me a few arrangements.
Hey, bro, where you be getting all these arrangements from, bro?
Hey, got a library, bro.
For real.
Hey, bro, where you be getting all these arrangements from, son?
That man got a whole hard drive full of songs, y'all. Real talk.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to figure out. So this man be having everything. I bet you he got music from bands that played when I was in high school in New Orleans. You feel me? I know he got music. Look, he about to still now.
That boy got a whole laptop full of songs.
Look at them folders. Man, look at the folders on that, man. That is.
Hey, that boy, I bet you got them categorized by band directors and schools or whatever like that, huh?
No, I got Murphy Law right there. You play Murphy Law? Nah, Chop, bro. And to be honest,
nigga muted his mic. You must know.
Hey, bro, turn your mic on.
Rick, boy, turn your mic on, man.
Hey, he too excited now.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Now the thing with me, Chop, and why I got so much music, like you might hear a band, like you might hear PV play a song when Mark Gardner was there, be like, man, I want that. I'm gonna get on the phone. Mark, I need that arrangement right now. Send that to me. And when I get it and I send it to you, I just save it. You might leave school, your computer crash, I'll have it saved. And if you need it, you can just get it back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in the band community, people might say, oh, that nigga that crazy, that nigga that. But I try to do things in a business way that nobody actually see. D, I tell you, D.
What's up?
When I go to New Orleans, who showed me the most loved band director that you know?
Shit, damn, all of them, bro.
No, name one particular who house I can go by, band room I can get.
You talking about the legend, huh? Rollins, huh? Will.
Look, Chop. I'm sitting at Will house with the arrangement. That nigga Will say, "You got this? Yeah, I got it. How you got it?"
Real talk, bro. Real talk.
You know, man, and as far as man, Latrent and Chop, y'all go through the struggles that a lot of people don't see. Like y'all go through the struggle like Tamika go through at Washington Marion, being the only, but you know, Northwest got Opelousas, but Opelousas is the city school. You know what I'm saying? In your area, y'all going through the same situation Tamika faced, opposition. They don't want the black bands in the communities. They want everybody to go to the white schools, and a lot of people don't know. They hurting them more the inner city schools by opening up all these charter schools. Yeah. You could have 20 people that could be in your band, Chop. They could decide to go to a charter school down right up, way across town towards Port Barry, because it's a charter school, you know. And it's a situation to where it's hurting the education in whole, you know. Bands been suffering for years. You know, man, we just got to come together as band heads, band lovers, musicians, and even band director assistants. People, man, listen. If I see Trent say, man, I got band camp today, who gonna bring some water? I might just get in the car, call D, man, let's go to Donaldsonville. But when we get there, I'm stopping at the Walmart, buy 10 cases of water. Trent might have 60 people, but I'm giving him 10 cases of water. There you go. That's for your band. Put that in your band program, man. Put that in your band room. I was with a 4-wheeler club, trail ride club. I collected $20 from everybody. I dropped Southern about 30 cases of water one summer at band camp for the band. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, it's the thing that got to go, fellas, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's the political shit, the politics shit. Yeah. Once you get the politics out the way, you got to be humble in your craft, man. You know, more people ego is bigger than their bands. You down everybody else around you, but the product you putting out ain't adding up to what you putting on the street. You know what I'm saying? And like fellas, like if it's anything Ricky can help y'all with, and like, you know what I'm saying, if I can help y'all with music, getting y'all some songs from different people, cause for some reason if I ask for it, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And then I got a couple people I know in colleges, like at Alcorn, Jackson State. I can call them right now. Shoot, man, I need this song ready. That night, I'ma have it. No problem. You know, man, it just, you know, and one thing I like about y'all too, fellas, it's a lot of more people that do that. Y'all don't try to play what Southern play. Y'all don't try to play. Y'all don't try to play what Jackson State play. Y'all only thing, and you know, like I said this on the New Orleans group last night.
They play for their band.
More band directors don't realize you cannot play a Brian Simmons full arrangement like Jungle or Clouds because he's writing for 60 trumpets. You only have 5.
Mm-hmm. Hey, ever since I got to Northwest, just to be honest, I think I might have played maybe 1 or 2 Southern arrangements, and because it was for like a mass band thing we was doing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, hey, anything you hear Northwest play, I write for the instrumentation that I have. I can't write trumpet parts way in the atmosphere because why? I ain't got the trumpet section to hold that. So I double the trumpets and the F-horns, or I double trumpet F-horns, then have a baritone with a highlight part, then I double baritone and trumpets, and then have the F-horn with a highlight part, just to kind of, just to give the kids a break because I don't have the meat that I need to. Now, even though we're a smaller band, man, shoot, hey, you ain't gonna catch a sound like no poo-poo I like. You ain't gonna catch a sound poo. Just like, man, at Donaldsonville, man, you ain't gonna, hey, I never heard Donaldsonville sound like some new trash, man.
Last year.
Oh, hey,
Trent.
Who was gonna come
Get on them, Trent. Get on them, Trent.
I ain't
I
saying
knew it was
nothing.
gonna happen.
Man, listen, man.
I ain't saying nothing.
And guess what though? Trent know me and Trent talk shit, but when Trent called me for something, he know I got his back. And I'm gonna say this, like, and the reason I say that about high school playing Southern arrangement, high school band directors back in the day, pre-Katrina, right after Katrina, the bands were strong, even across America. The bands were strong enough. The band directors were strong enough to make those kids go home and practice and do this and learn their fundamentals. Now it seems like if you do a battle with a band during football games, it's going to be even college level. Look at Jackson State. They play at least 3 out of 5 rap tunes in a fifth quarter battle. Your fifth quarter battle should be a march, a ballad, a rap tune, a march, and a drill tune. That's what I call marching. Drill tune, like full pieces. I thought you
was talking about march. I was like, man, nobody bring no.
Yeah, from the damn fifth quarter.
Yeah. That's what you was talking about.
A lot of people want to do back. Not like, say, like if it's a high school battle band, I don't mind hearing rap tunes. That's good. But when you go to collegiate battles, they in the fifth quarter playing 8-measure rap tune with 4 loops. Tubas, bang, 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 bang. Man, you making a fanfare into a rap song. That don't cut it. Because what happens is you got the kids in high schools looking at these college bands, and when high school directors such as yourself, Aaron, Latrent, Alex Frazier, Mark Ward, Javon, the different band directors, when they pass out the full arrangements to their band, I don't want to play that. Southern ain't playing. Jackson State and Talladega and them college band, they play rap tunes. We want to play Lil Uzi that way. We want to play this. We want to play that. Back in the day, music was a challenge to play full music. Like right back in the day, a lot of people didn't understand why Southern was always here and other bands was here. Because Mr. Knight and Mr. J had a plan. We're going to write full tunes against your little average tunes you're going to bring to the stage. Like when Mr. J dropped, and then what? That was a killer. Then when he dropped, Can You Feel It? That was a killer. Then Two Hearts. Then Love Saw It. Like, Knight was taking ballad songs and put them in a structure to where you be like, man, I don't have a comeback for it.
Chop. Was you in that Southern band in 2005 when y'all played, and then what? And
man, that was my 5th rep. I did a 5th that year.
Son, that shit there.
I did a 5th rep. I was from 2000, and my senior year, I was sectioned on tuba senior year in 03. And I set out in 04, and I graduated in 05, but Doc had asked me to come back and do a 5th because something had happened. So he was like, man, Poach Up, I need you. I ain't gonna lie, when we played in then what? Especially at the Atlanta Battle of Bands.
Yeah.
I was up there, I promise you, I was up in that thing gigging. Because I only had like 2 days of practice. So I really didn't know I was learning that thing on the bus. I'm back there gigging my ass off. But if you hear two mess up, it was me because I didn't know the music right there, man.
And the thing about it, like, man, and like the structure of band program, people just like, you go to battle bands and you be like, man, why is them kids running across the field like that? Why them kids doing that? Most band directors, they don't, and the thing is, most band directors have their homeboys on staff. Man, if I'm going to be on your staff, I want to be able, you go to a band director meet and leave me with your band and have people say, man, your band did pretty good. When y'all go to band directors meeting, them kids be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? The first thing with bands now to me is lack of discipline.
Hey, not at Northwest. Hey, at a battle of bands, and I go to the band director meeting. Hey, sit y'all ass down. Don't play nothing until I get there. Drummers, hey, I do got a drum instructor. I'm a holler out. I'm shout out my dog Digger, man. He do work with my drummers. The drummers will play because he
you
got
talking
them,
about you talking about my partner. I know you talking about.
Yeah, he got them on lock. But see, man, I tell that drum major, hey, roll off a song. Play a song while I'm not there. Watch what's gonna happen to you. If you see me and him disappear for a minute, you already know what's going down. But it ain't gonna happen because they already know. Don't play nothing.
Trent. Well, we already know at Donaldsonville if Trent ain't blowing the whistle because he don't believe in a drum major.
I don't believe. But I don't have enough people to have a drum major. What you mean? I got 32 people. What I need a drum major for?
You better get you one of them pretty boys walking down the hall and let them teach you how to march.
Hey, look, bro. I was about to get a drum major, man. Look, they came in. They wasn't. I don't want to be in band unless I'm a drum major. I said, look, bro, you on this trombone. Next year I'm gonna make it a drum major. I was lying. But he loved trombone now. He forgot about being a drum major.
Hey, like that.
Man,
like
hey,
that.
and you know, man, like a lot of people, and you know what gets me y'all about like a lot of alumni band heads, they rather go work at another, like Latrent. Say you got like you building your band up and you study growing. You got alumni that can actually come back to the school that still live in the area and help you build your program. They rather go work cross town or work in another city with another band instead of helping home. I don't find that logic. You know what I'm saying? Home got to be straight before you do anything else.
Right. Yeah.
It's crazy that they have a lot of people see it that way. A lot of people be like, man, yeah, I march for such and such school, but I never go back and help. I'm like, nigga, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the issue, man? Because such and such band, they cranking. Yeah, but why you don't want to make your band to that same level? Like,
hey, want me to tell you what that is, Latrent?
What that is?
Man, that's that dick ride, boy. That's all they want to do. Man, they don't want to support their own home school. Like me, see me. When I go, my little girl, go. Man. But see me, this how I do. When like I went to Warren Easton. When Charlie B was at Warren Easton, that's when Easton was was pretty nice. Like they was
05, 06.
Yeah.
06.
So when Charlie B was there, he had asked him, man, Chop, man, you got something? Man, whatever I wrote or whatever I had, I sent it to him. Man, I don't want no money. I don't want none of that, man. I just sent it to him because, man, I want my high school to be nice. You feel me? I always want to go back and, and work at Easton, be the band director at Easton. Nigga, my wife not having that. I'm not going to New Orleans. I'm not staying out there. Nothing. That's dead. So I'd rather just, help out from a distance. I know if she ain't moving out there. If I move out there, I'm gonna be single.
Hey, and from words on the street in the band community, I heard your name was on the top. I heard your name was the top candidate for the band director position over there.
Man, shit, you telling me something I don't know. Oh shit, boy. I love to go back to Easton, man. I love to go back to Easton, but I done bought a house out here. My girls, they come about here, and it's just only my brother. Well, I got some aunties and cousins and stuff in New Orleans, but man, my wife said, I'm not going out there. I'm not going out there. I was like, hey, there it is.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. She said what she said, huh?
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy life.
But man, sometimes you have to ask yourself, what can we do from band head standpoint, from the culture? Like I'm not gonna sit up here and say, oh man, I can turn the program around. Which I ain't magic. I ain't major in music. I became a pharmacy technician after college. I've been doing that 17 years. You know what I'm saying? But I still had a love and music in my heart. Like, I can come in and teach your band music. I can come in there and warm them up. I can teach them, teach the trumpet players how to play, because trumpet was my main instrument. And, I'm not going to say I can come to your practice and tell your tuba, tighten your arms up, drop that bell. No, I ain't gonna claim the fame for that. You know what I'm saying? But we got to start doing more things like in cities. Like, say if Latrent was at Opelousas and Pork Chop at Northeast, and Northwest, and Alex at Northside. Listen, man, bro, look, this Monday we off. We don't have nothing going on. Man, can y'all Chop, if you want to bring your woo in, Latrent, you want to bring your woo in, we all meet at a neutral school. We can meet at Appaloosa and have a woo in clinic for everybody. We can work over corrals with the woo in.
Hey, but the thing about it is we do that, man. Like me, Al, Percy at Westgate, man, if I need to say, man, P, man, you know, I'm having trouble with my woo in because Percy, you know, he plays saxophone. Hey, P, I need you to come out. Man, hey, I got you. Man, he coming. Al, man, you know, my trombone's having a little difficulty. Man, hey, I got you. Come on, boom. You know, so I know out this way definitely, you know, we definitely do that since it's we all Sigmas. You know, that's one good thing, you feel me? So, but you know, we always see each other, man. We work together, our kids know each other, and then we all three of us the band right there at 337. So, you know, it's just easy.
Man,
Yeah, man, you know.
Shout out to Mark Ward in the comments. What's up, man? Shout out, what is it? Show Style Talk. What up, man? I got a question, man.
Mark Wesley, man, if anybody need band arrangements, email premiertorch@gmail.com.
Hey,
Mark,
$1.
Let me do Mark a logo right quick. Premier Torch right quick. Let me do Mark a free logo right quick.
You got one already. You ain't seen it on Facebook? You got one already.
Make sure y'all cash up Latrent and Porchard, man. Make sure y'all cash up, man.
Man, hey, and you know what, bro? Latrent, and you know, like a lot of people don't know, but Band Life Production, me and Band Life, we roll to all the events together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he always asks me to get on his interview with band director. But you know, last couple interviews I've been busy. I've been like this. I'm just not slowing down. And I just want to commend you guys, bro, for the outstanding jobs y'all do for the youth as band director. Because not only as a band director, fellas, you're a daddy. You got to be a mama to them little girls. You know, you got to be uncle. You got to be big brother. It's things that you got to tolerate that the outside world don't see in that come in that band room. When you sit in that band room with 55 to 64 kids, you got 64 different attitudes.
I was just about to say that. 60 plus different.
But you know what's crazy though? As the director assistant, when the kids love and trust you and have faith in you, you got to deal with the dancers' problems. You got to deal with the flag team problem. You got to deal with the booster problem. You got to deal with the going to class situation with the kids. You got to deal with it all.
80% of my band is females. Listen to me. 80% of my band is females. You just don't know how many times I done sat in my office and they come, stop, I need to talk to you. I was like, what's up? Can we close the door? I was like, oh, man. When they said they need to close the door,
It's real.
It's something bad. And I'll be like, and the thing about it is, my first thing, man, please tell me you're not pregnant. Mm-hmm. Some of them be like, no. Some of them be like, I don't know. I'll be like, oh, Lord. I'm giving everything like a straight daddy, like, man, come on now. But hey, let me ask you this question. It's off the subject. You know, I know this is an interview, and you know, Latrent, I want to ask you this, and you know, I want y'all to chime in too. Why you think so many bands getting away from doing field show battles and they want to do like Prank Fest stuff? Why you think that's happening?
Man, a lot of band directors don't want to do field show battle bands because they are not loyal to the return game. Meaning, Chop, if I come to you, you come to me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like, my thing is this: if Latrent have a battle band in the spring, all right, Latrent, we shut down for concert season, but I'll come to you if you return a favor early in the thing.
And Latrent, I owe you one, son. They just not to cut off. Latrent, I owe you one. So hey, next time you do something, hit me up. I owe you, son.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not more of a that the kids don't want to do it. People are skeptical about who they lose to and who the judges is. And the thing is, when bands, like my thing is here, if you say you won't be able to make the battle band with your band, but you show up, you could have brought your band. you know, in situations like that, because a lot of friendships fall apart because lack of support.
True that.
You know, and the thing is, like, one thing I can say about that 337 and 318, that Lafayette, Opelousas, Alexander, Lake Charles, that Shreveport area, even Carroll, Monroe area. If you go to them people coming to you.
Yep. Thanks.
If you go to them people,
Shout
if you go to them people come to you. You know, man, and it's sad because those kids look forward to having those battle bands, because at football games you really can't let loose. But after the battle band, we're gonna do our drill. We're gonna let loose in the gym. We're gonna march in the stadium. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be kids love you got to understand. Kids love coming in the crowd hearing their name. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's more of a lot of people want you to come to them, but they not gonna come to you type situation.
Yeah.
And as far as being like, I tell you this, you got more lawyer female band directors in the game than you got the males on a high school level. Tamika, Desiree, and Carol.
Yeah, Miss Desiree. Yeah, Miss Claire.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I might be wrong, but that's how I see it.
What you think, Latrent?
What the question was again? Ricky did a monologue. I forgot my train of thought.
Hey, man.
Man, just hey, why you think some band directors not don't want to do like the field show band, like a field show battle, but they'll go to a Crankfest battle bands like it's nothing, like a gym battle. They'll go to a gym battle or just a stands battle, but won't do no field shows. You feel me?
Oh, Ricky did the favor for favor part, but me personally, I think they scared of the results. A lot of band directors scared of the results, man. Them judges and them scorecards. I can't put it in words, but that's what I think. Because I could get about 4 to 5. I mean 5 band directors right now and say, hey, look, we going in the gym, and it's for sure. Oh, I'm coming. But if I say, hey man, we gonna take it to the field, the first question they ask, who judges?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first question. And the second thing is, I gotta see what my principal gonna say, and then I don't hear from you after that. So, and I like I said, there's a lot of things. And me personally, I think a lot of band directors run from that field battle of the band because they scared to not scared. They X out. This nigga did a scorecard. They X out the point of field practice, outside practice. And a lot and I see a lot of better they get lazy. If that's the thing. I'm gonna pass out a lot of music, but I'm not gonna go on the field and work on the field fundamentals. And then when you decide to work on the field fundamentals, the band looking like a snake on the field. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I just think that a lot of better they get lazy and they don't want to go outside, and then they just do a field show to please the home crowd. But when it comes down to judging and competition, they scared of the result. They scared of the scorecards. They scared that their band members not gonna trust them anymore. Man, Mr. Such and Such. Every time we go somewhere, we third place. Why is that? I'm about to start coming to practice. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. That's how I look at it.
Man, I don't never be scared to go to a battle. I do be asking, man, who judge? But even if I don't like the judge, I still be like, man, I'm gonna tell my kids, man, hey, they had this judge. Remember the last battle, man, the judge messed over us? I said, man, this is what you do. Don't give them a reason to mess over us. Get on the field, execute, handle your business.
Practice like you perform.
You to lose.
Mm-hmm. That's me.
Practice
that's
like
me.
You perform.
Mm-hmm. I ask who the judge is because 9 times out of 10, that judge the battle band before, and he probably dig us down in the scorecard. So I'm like, hey, look, this is what he's looking for. So this is what we need to work on. And
exactly.
I mean, pretty much, I'm not running for no battle, man. Like we went to Texas last year. We went to Texas last year. They put me in the medium division with 32. But I ain't backed out and fussed about it. I said, well, look, we just gotta go bust our ass on the field. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to build that confidence, because if the band sees that you're not confident, man,
Oh no.
oh
no, like that was my main thing at Washington Marion. Like when they released the football schedule 2012, and back, so I'm gonna get back to what I was about to say. Chop. And you know what the main thing is why a lot of people don't go to field show battle bands? Because instead of teaching marching 8 to 5, knee lift, toes point, step 2 drills, pinwheels, instead of teaching those fundamentals in band camp to go up to the field show, they try to teach that the first week of school. That's what band camp for. Teach work on your tonation, work on your tone, work on everything, the dynamics of, teach them. Band kids should be able, coming out of band camp, to see, okay, the trumpet section. Y'all know at B we got the fortissimo, the loud part. We got the ease into it. Yeah. Bring it down. You got to know where the dynamics at. You got to know, they got to know all the accents on the music. That's what band camp fun. The fundamentals, the marching, the playing. Get familiar with the score. Everybody just want to go in band camp.
And crank.
Everybody just want to go to band camp. Here go all your music.
Well, I did that. I did that my first year. My first year as a head band. No, not my first year as head band director. My first year as assistant director. Well, coming out of high school, I really didn't look at the fundamentals. Man, I did that, man. The first day of band camp, I passed out 7 zones. And then as I go back and look at it, now, that was the stupidest thing I could have ever done. You know what I'm saying? And now you can't. And we go to band camp now. You ain't seen no song until probably maybe the 3rd week in August, because we about to get these fundamentals in.
And guess what though? You could tell who actually work on fundamentals, because they're not scared to change their show week from week. Anybody can learn, come off the sideline, stack it up, 16, 14, 16, 16, rotate.
14? Who's doing 14?
That's what they be looking like. They be missing 2 steps. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but then then a lot of directors that got comfortable in their position. I'm telling you, I ain't got to do nothing. I don't care how they look. Talk about them. I'm gonna get paid anyway. Being a band director these days is more like being a nurse. Everybody wants the title to say they're a teacher, but don't want to put out what they need to do. A lot of people
reflect.
A lot of people get complacent. That's what, like I tell anybody, you give Javon, Iron, even you, Trent, even you, Chop, a band in New Orleans.
I'm gonna be a bully.
And guess what's gonna happen?
Hell yeah.
Hey, guess what's gonna happen?
You better stop me.
Guess what's gonna happen? When you go down there, you already know. When you give Chop Warren Easton, guess what's gonna happen? When Warren Easton come out for the first home game or the first away game, whenever the first football game, I guarantee you, they gonna be coming out the end zone, stepping, grooving, jamming.
Hey, head first.
And get what everybody gonna say? Damn, man, Chop, Warren Easton looking good. They the only band that's doing it. And this, that was always the difference in the city between St. Aug and public school. St. Aug gonna drill every week.
Yeah.
St. Aug gonna go. Everybody else, they wait for parade season. I call New Orleans band standalone band. They gonna stand up in the stands and stand up at the parade route and blow at your ass all day. That's good. But when you say marching band, I ain't talking about marching on those streets. I want to see fucking formation. I want to see pinwheels. I want to see the wiggle drill. I want to see the L drill. I want to see, you know what I'm saying? The step forward.
Back in the day, pre-Katrina, way pre-Katrina, when I was in high school, man, like we drilled, son. Like we did at least maybe like 3, maybe 4 shows a year.
Yeah, but you got 12 football games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got 12 football games. Chop, you go out at halftime every year, every week.
Yeah.
The train, only way you don't go off if it's storming, raining.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And if it's slack up at halftime, we finna have mud up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we out there.
Like man, band directors got to stop handicapping these kids coming in there with 42 8-measure rap tunes with 12 blues during band camp. Then that's all they know. And then when you run across a band from out of town and they playing full songs and you wonder why, the crowd like, damn dog, y'all got smashed.
Man, I got a question for y'all boys, man. What's the one school that y'all haven't seen yet that y'all want to see? Who on y'all wish list?
Oh, you talking about to battle with?
Yeah.
St. Helena.
St. Helena.
Shout out to Fry, man. Shout out to Fry.
Hey, Latrent. Hey,
Yo.
that man said don't nobody want no smoke, man.
Man, everybody want to smoke, man. You tell me you want to. I'm not even going. I'm leaving that alone. I ain't saying that. I've been trying to pull up on it. I was gonna take some burgers up there, pull up and pray.
Hey, D, no lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. And you know, it's just me because I'm not there. I love to see Easton across the field. I love to see Easton, hey, because that's just my alma mater. You know, I like to see them across the field. You know, like to see what they working with. You know, and show what alumni can do with a with a little smaller school. Because Easton, if I'm not mistaken, that's a 5A school.
Yeah,
hey, we 3A. They like I remember when I was at Easton, man, we had almost like 15 to 1,000 kids at the school. And my graduating class, we graduated 345.
Damn.
Shit.
So we graduated 345. The junior class was like 450. The sophomore class was like almost 6. Man, it was just like a lot of kids at the school. It was like a big ass school.
Damn. All right, Trey, man, who you want to see?
That's what I see.
Who I want to see?
Yeah. That man said St. Helena, man.
Man, anybody on the schedule, man. It don't matter who they is. They get it. PWI, it don't matter. I'd have cranked on a something high school. They course I don't care.
Hey, Coach out.
That
was always my thing when I was working with Tamika at Washington Mag. Don't talk shit to me somewhere. I could be at McDonald's or church and you say something to me. I'm gonna be somewhere where your band gonna be, and you got to show me what you about. You got to. I stand up in the middle of when the church saying pass the offering. Chip bloom.
Right. To be honest with you, I was supposed to see Chop, but the year before last in the playoffs, they were looking. I was like, "Oh, we getting up west. Well, I can't wait." But something happened. I think they won a game.
Oh yeah,
the
bracket change. Yeah. I was fucking my kids. I was like, hey, because this is the thing. We don't see nobody throughout the year. The only band we usually see is my dog Ryan May. Shout out to Ryan. We might see West St. Mary. That's the only band we usually see throughout the year. Like
damn,
like us. So when I saw that we might be playing Donaldsonville, man, I tell my kids, I was like, hey, that field show, y'all better come with it. Y'all better know all this music. You better know about it, because this is gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle.
Same thing I did.
So,
I did.
I was mad that we couldn't play y'all because I was ready.
Yeah. Hey, and I'm gonna say this, y'all fellas know I be hosting the community dance competition and stuff. But the only reason a lot of bands' names still ringing in the band we're in the streets is because of they dancing dolls, they dance teams. They dance line saving their band program.
I wouldn't know.
Well, you don't have no dance team, man.
I got a dance team, but man, they the only time they come to competition is.
No, I ain't saying. I'm speaking from my standpoint, because like right now, it's a couple schools you see them and people rather record they dancers than a band.
Yeah.
Like man, it done been some band battles. Like even for Mardi Gras this year, me and D was in New Orleans. We'll battle Carl. I heard the first song. I heard Carl first song. Will played that TTSG. Carl played something. They F1s fucked the song. I walked off and went and watched the middle school battle. Because
Carl F1 messed up?
man.
I'm just asking. I didn't see it.
He's fucking.
Hold on.
Bro. I don't want to hear it.
Oh,
I don't want to hear it.
Nah, hey, Rick, don't do it, Rick. Don't do it, Rick.
No, I ain't gonna do it, man. I'm
shout out to Carl, man. We I'll battle them too. I ain't scared of them.
Man, listen, man. This the main problem. You can't be scared because the band got bigger numbers. You know what made me realize when I was at Washington, Marion, that numbers really don't make a difference? One day one of the students came and asked me, Ricky, you ever heard of the 48 Posse? I said, yeah, that was Southern. We sat there and watched the tape. His uncle had a tape from I think they played Texas Southern when they was 48 members that year. That's on the internet. I think that's Texas Southern game. He had a clip, the whole game, like Stan, both bands battle. He had the whole VHS thing. We watched it in the band room one day. And my main thing was, I don't care if the school got 80. We gonna blow at their ass just like they got 32. You know what I'm saying? You got to and you know, Chop and Trent, a lot of people don't instill that heart into their program.
Yeah.
They just relax. They ready to go to a battle band. Like, man, ain't no way I'm gonna be on one of y'all staff. We didn't practice all this music and we at an event and we just sitting down chilling and somebody from New Orleans sitting over there blowing at us. I'm not just gonna look. I'm be like, look, man, bro, man, cold drink. Go get us some cold drinks from the concession. Bam, ready, up. Now guess what? You might be louder, but you got to know how to battle. I'm not finna sit up here and go power song with power song.
It's
I
strategy.
know the average. Listen, I know one thing right now. If say all of us was on band staff and we going to New Orleans to a battle band, I already know what to do. Y'all do the field show. We're gonna do a ballad for the crowd. But guess what the ballad gonna be? The ballad gonna be a gospel tune. Yeah. Guess what? We're gonna play a gospel tune out of New Orleans. One of Paul Martin, or one somebody arrange a nice that everybody love. One of them old classics that the old people gonna sing to. Get the crowd on your favor. And guess what's gonna happen? Once you in the crowd with that, no matter what they play or crank at you, ain't gonna matter. Only thing people gonna remember is that little old small band played the hell out that gospel tune on that field show.
You can't boo Jesus. You ain't gonna boo Jesus, man.
Hey, you can't boo Jesus, but if that ballad sound like trash.
Hey, look, that's why you got to have them. That's why they tell you got to have them aces in the hole. Like 1 year we went to Shreveport when I was at Washington, Marion. I battled Emmanuel at Booker T. Man, Chop, you ever marched the Shreveport parade?
No, hold on. No, yeah, we did. I did at Southern. We did one.
When you start back there by the downtown, by the municipal center, down, and you end up and you go straight down that long ass street.
Hey, son, that was 03. That was 17 years ago, son. I do not remember that.
But put it to you like this. Hey, imagine marching Baton Rouge parade, then turn around and got to be in Shreveport to march something like Allah or something like that. Like them parades long. You know what I'm saying?
We did that before in New Orleans, man. You'll march a Allah, no, you'll march a Homer parade, then turn back around the next day and march a New Orleans parade. Man, that's terrible.
Hey, but imagine getting back to the school at midnight or 11:30, 12 o'clock, got to get the kids back there for 7 that morning. You get to Shreveport. We get out the bus, go to the bathroom. They line up, Booker T. Washington, they line up block band. Man, we want to blow at y'all. I already prepared the kids for the battle. I say, man, we're not gonna do nothing. We're not for the battle. We got to get ready for what's coming up this week. We in Washington, Marion, we was going to different nursing homes, different programs. We'll go play for the kids at the school. We was doing a lot of stuff in the inner city community for like the nursing home, the middle school. We was busy. Like we just wasn't worried about football, city break. We was on the go. So, bro, they drum. I put the band in band room formation. I let all the sections go. Emmanuel, man, what y'all won't do? I'm like, Tamika, you already know. I ain't scared of these niggas. Man, fuck them. I'm just ignorant. Back then, I was uncontrollable. I was ignorant, man. Y'all want battle? Band, up, ready. Now, I go to battle with a band and be like, man, I ain't worried about them people. So, Tamika was like going through the band. We was tuning the band up, warming them up, getting ready for the prayer. And nigga told Tamika, y'all scared. And I'm like, y'all, we only got 55 people. Y'all got almost 70. But I instilled to the kids, no matter how big their band is, we gonna battle them like we doing instrument for instrument. They not better than you. Nobody better than you. I don't care who you are. No matter who you see in front of you, they're not better than you. Once you get in them kids' heads and this mentality, that band is not better than you. And guess what? They had a bigger drum section than us. They had a couple more too. But guess what? Guess what happened in that battle? After song 3, they went to huddling up. What can we play? What should we? You ain't got no answer back. You ain't had no. You know what I'm saying? I played Twisted on them. And it was like Trent said, a strategy to it. They was lost. They went to playing dance routine. I took the rap tunes. I took the band and went on to the parade route. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you build and mold your kids. You can't sit up there and have them thinking they going to war with a bubblegum knife. Man, you got to let them kids know we are Iron Chest Charlie. We gonna play this. This is us. Nobody's better than you. Only person better than you is you.
Man, we got a shout out to Alex Frazier, man. Chop, man. Alex got a question for you. He said he have always admired the attitude of your kids. How do you go about making sure you make numbers count rather than counting numbers?
Hold on. Hey, what Alex said again?
He was like, man, he always admired the attitude of your kids. And his question is, how do you go about making sure your kids make numbers count rather than count numbers?
Man, I just tell them, man, hey.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be right back.
This nigga here, man. Hey, but I just tell my kids, man, it's not about numbers, man. We ain't gotta be big, we ain't gotta be that big, man, just instill it in their head, man, hey, what we got, make it count. You're not trying to sound like this band got 17 trombones. We got 7. Don't try to sound like 17, because why are you gonna sound bad? Yeah. Your sound gonna be distorted? No. Sound like y'all. Play y'all. Be clean. Another thing is with our attitude, man, we always show love, man. I always tell the kids, man, it's never no beef or nothing like that, man. If we gonna battle, we'll battle, man. But let it be friendly. Don't do all that talking shit or that throwing the middle finger up. And man, I don't play that. But I tell the kids, man, just have a good attitude, man. Just stay focused, man, and always, man, have fun. The only band that my kids get around and they just get real, real ignorant, and I have to, when we get back to the band room, I gotta say, man, come see me in my office for a second, is when we get around OHS. Yeah. It's just a city rivalry beef with us and them. But other than that, man, Alex, bro, man, I appreciate appreciate what you said, man. I appreciate that, man. Good looking, man. But we just stay focused, man. Just try to play our game, play our music. Don't try to overbuild. Don't try to do none of this. But man, then biggest thing I forgot about this. Stay humble. Yeah. Like some of the old folks say, stay humble. Man, you just gotta, man, just stay in your lane, man.
Yeah. All right, man. Question for both of y'all, man. What advice would y'all give an upcoming band director?
Advice I give to an upcoming band director: if you got a girlfriend or a wife, just say, baby, from August to maybe November, we might not see each other as much as you want. because man, being a band director, man, if you want to be a good band director and you want to have, and you just want a good program, you got to put in the work. It's all about putting in the work, all about grinding, all about what's doing best for your kids. Don't kill yourself, but just you got to work. You can't be lazy. One thing Kendrick Taylor said that, I actually really, really started doing, teaching bell to bell, no free days. No free days. Sometimes I might have a free day on a Friday if I got to get uniforms right, or we got to make sure our instruments polished, different things like that. Yeah, but other than that, teach bell to bell, no free days, man, and just have fun. It is.
Trent, what you got to say, bro? Any advice for upcoming band directors?
First thing is this, man. patience is key. That's the first thing. You gotta have patience, man. No matter what band you have, you can have 200, you can have 100, you can have 10. You gotta have patience.
I learned that the wrong way, the bad way.
Yeah, you gotta have your patience, man. Don't rush everything. Don't rush everything because it'll hurt you in the long run. It'll hurt you in the long run. Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to. You get, as if you got some admirers, I mean, people that you look up to, you can throw some of their formula in there, but to be successful, you gotta maintain your own way. Pretty much like you said, last but not least, you gotta have fun. You know what I'm saying? If you got a job that's stressing you out, that's not for you. That's not for you. That's not for you at all.
Let me try one more thing. For upcoming band director, Mr. Knighton and Mr. J told me this exact thing. They say, teach the way you was taught. Don't try to do nothing crazy. If you was taught by a good band director and you know you can play your own, teach the same way you was taught. I teach when I teach my middle school kids, I teach them how Daryl Dickinson taught me at Livingston. When I teach my high school kids, I teach them how Dr. Michael Terragano taught me. Fundamentals, having fun, and just stand on top of what you gotta stand on top of, making sure the kids understand what's going on and they having fun doing it.
All right, cool, man. So if y'all was to give y'all 2020 seniors that just graduated a message or any words of encouragement, what would y'all tell them?
Y'all ugly.
I swear. I swear.
Boy, you so wrong for that. That's some shit I say.
But now for my senior class, man, it was kind of emotional today because I couldn't see y'all walk across that stage. So I just want to say, man, if y'all watching, y'all not watching, y'all see it later, whatever. Man, I love y'all. It was a great 4 years with y'all, man. Y'all know we had our ups and downs. My phrase, man, we don't want none of that 18 shit. Y'all know what that means. Hey, sky's the limit for y'all, man. Don't stop grinding. Keep up the hard work like we did at Northwest prospective colleges, man. And in life, man, shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars, man.
Hey, Trent.
All right, if you're watching us, you see you later, man. First of all, congratulations. Congratulations. Like I said, it's been a long, bumpy road, 4 years. Y'all did it. And I tried to ease it the best way at band practice and, try to make it as fun as possible. But always don't forget the things that we talked about and the way I, taught you and everything like that. And I'm always one call away, So go ahead and get ready for your future endeavors. And I wish you good luck. But I'm always here for you. Love y'all.
And y'all still ugly.
Yeah.
Hey, my advice to all
the teams, really. Yeah, all the teams. Congratulations to all the teams.
My advice to all the graduating seniors is don't go to the college because that's your favorite band. Because after band is your education. Go to a school that has the money, the funding, and the college that's got the best fit for your major to get you a bright future. Because once your 4 years are up, you're going to be stuck at that school trying to transfer to another school. Just because you love band, don't let band be your 4 year waste of time. Go somewhere that you're going to get that. Like, go to somewhere like, I wouldn't go march at Timbuktu Community College, Alexander, LSU Alexander, or LSU Eunice if I want to be a 4 year nursing major. You know what I'm saying? A certain thing. Go to that band that's going to give you the money for your school, your full ride, and make sure your education is paid for and secure. Go to school, get your education, stay out of trouble. Make sure you master your education. Don't be taking classes that you're not going to need because you'll be doing 5 and 6 reps. Remember, your education is before that sheet music. You'll go further. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't understand this. Being in college band takes a lot of hard work. But passing those classes and being able to go to class on your own takes a whole lot more dedication than going to band practice. Because in college, nobody come knock on your door. It's time to go to class. You need to be up in class. y'all are becoming adults now. It's time to learn adult responsibility. I love y'all. I keep y'all in my heart. COVID-19 messed it up for y'all, but God's still gonna make a way for y'all to get everything y'all need. When y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna have graduation, God came in, eased, and say, I will supply your need. Y'all getting y'all diploma, y'all walking across. Remember this here. Keep God first, keep yourself, make God happy, make your parents happy, make yourself happy, and everything else will trickle in place. Without God and the support of your loved one, you will not be where you at. And as far as the high school band directors, I applaud y'all for everything y'all have done. You know, upcoming senior that graduated college from any school, when you get your new job, don't play the politics. Go there, do your job, go home. Go, do your job and go home. That's all I got to say to the seniors and to the upcoming band directors, And some of all these band directors 10, 50 years, take some of these younger guys under your wing and give them the proper advice. Tell them the do's and the don'ts. Don't tell them the do's. Also tell them what not to do. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So we got one more segment, y'all. This is called the Get It Off Your Chest corner, man.
Hold on. Hey, let me say this one thing. If there's any, inspiring band directors or, anybody out there that's watching or anybody, man, I love being a band director, man, but hey, I would love to have an assistant. So if you know anybody who willing to, man, you work full time. Stop there, put your hand down. But hey, man, if you
boy, this the job right here. I work at home.
Damn, but you need to clean it up.
But man, if anybody, hey, just let me know. But go ahead, D.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up that top. I got you. I'm on my way.
Bull, where you at, Bull?
But yeah, y'all, this called the Get It Off Your Chest corner, man. So anything that's y'all been holding back on, man, and y'all want to get it off your chest, man. This y'all time, man. Let the people know what's up.
I'm gonna let Latrent go first on that.
You got it. I got it. You got it, bro. Oh shit! Get it off my chest. What you mean? What you mean? Get it off? What you got? Anything? Oh.
Stand with your chest.
Hey, I'm gonna say this before I get into mine. Man, I didn't check my phone, man. My Cash App still empty, man. Hey, sneak ahead.
Hey, man, make sure y'all light that Cash App up, man. Y'all playing.
Man, hold on.
I got it. Let me see. This right here. This would be I know administration is in charge, but sometimes don't let the administration run your band too much.
Ah, damn.
Don't. Hey, listen, bro. If that's the case, you let the administration going so much, bro, you be getting kicked in the ass at the end of the day. That's what I'm going through right now. So, and not really going through it right now, but just, if you believe in something, if you believe that's what you feel, go ahead for it, bro. Defend your kids. Defend your kids. Because they with you majority of the time. You know what I'm saying? Even when that teacher leave at 3 o'clock, you there with them till 5, 6 o'clock. So you got, and I'm not saying that you gotta uphold them in wrongdoing. I'm gonna say it like this, man. I had an issue with my principal. My principal didn't want us to go into sections. You know what I'm saying? So, I fought for that. I fought for that. And this is what I believe. This is what we need to work on. So anything, this is like for upcoming band directors, really. And get it all, and anybody. Don't let the administration get in there too much. If that makes sense. If I'm breaking it down like I wanted to. And if that really makes sense. Because they're screwing you in the long run. Also, you don't have to say yeah to everything.
Hey, come over here. Y'all come do this? Y'all come do that? Man.
You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm over the school. Okay, that's fine. I'm over the band. A lot of things, bro. I can say a lot of stuff to get off my chest, but I'm gonna let it go. That's it. I'm done.
All right, Chop. What's up, man? Your turn, man.
I'ma just say this. Man, if y'all know me, man, I'm the type of person, man, I don't have no beef with nobody. I get along with everybody, man. I juice, I rib. Like we said in New Orleans, man, I do all that, man. I just don't like, it's not towards me. I just don't like how certain band directors be just kind of talking down on certain on other band directors because their band program might not be as big as another band program. I'd rather, man, I'd rather you help them or uplift another brother than kill that brother down. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. All the stuff we got on going on in the world, man, with the selfless killings of these black men. Our president not on the up and up in my eye. I ain't gonna get into that because that's too political for me. I'd rather us uplift each other. Yeah, when it's battle time, whatever like that, man, it's wartime. I'm gonna keep a prime example. Alexander James Thomas, Adam, sorry to use your whole name, but that's my line brother for Phi Beta Sigma and Kappa Kappa Psi. Whenever we see each other, we'll go at it. We'll battle. It's nothing. But after that, man, that's my brother. He always gonna be my brother. So when it's battle time, man, battle, man. Y'all have y'all fun, man. Have your kids, y'all chant whatever like that. But after that, man, it's all love, man. You ain't gotta go ahead and try to bad talk another band director or try to do this to another band to kind of tear that program down, man. You don't do that, man. You just uplift your brother, man. That's what I gotta get off my chest.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because every band don't have the same struggle.
Ooh-wee.
You know what I'm saying? Every band don't have the same struggle. I mean, some bands you gotta they start them off at elementary school and then they go in the middle and then they just walk them in high school and you ain't gotta do much. So yeah, like you said, don't really talk down and see what the issue is just before you go ahead and say, man, that nigga band trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got the same, and like every year when I come to New Year, I don't see the middle school kids until they get to high school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like always starting back at square one. So I'm not going down talk you. I don't know what your struggle is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because you got some high schools, man, it's like every year they gonna be some monsters. But you gotta realize, where they at, what situation they dealing with. We not dealing with the same situation. I work at a middle school and I work at the high school, so I'm feeding myself, and they got another, lady who's doing a good job at the other middle school, and she feeds me some kids. But sometimes I don't get enough kids because I gotta fight with another school called Maca because they band director, gotta come and feed. And sell his program to the kids. So I gotta sell mine too. So the kids gotta choose where to go. But one thing I could say is, and I tell my parents this every year, if your child come to Northwest, stay with me them 4 years, I'm gonna guarantee them a scholarship to a college band. I'm gonna guarantee them a scholarship to a college band. This ain't no, oh man, he bullshit. No, that's a guarantee. I'm gonna guarantee you a scholarship. If you stay in the band with me, I'm gonna get you a scholarship somewhere. It might not be the exact program you want to go to, but you're gonna have scholarship offers. Like this year, I got two kids going to Alcorn, one going to Southern, one going to McNeese. I only had 8 seniors this year in the band. So them 4 going to college bands. One, she not doing nothing. One of my seniors, she like my, she's like my daughter, man. She got a full academic ride to University of Alabama or something like that. That's a full academic ride. So it's like, man, just stay with me, and I'm gonna get your kids a scholarship, man. And it's all about my biggest thing is not about having the best band. It's all about getting them kids in school, getting them kids to higher education. That's all I'm about.
All right, Rick, man, you got something else to say, man? Or Trent, y'all got any last words, man?
Man, to be honest with everything, man, going on, in the band world, my main thing is to directors. Stop talking down on programs, because what happens is your students hear you say things and retweet it to other kids and other programs, and it get back and it start messing conflicts. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna be there, if you not like the old folks say, if you can't say it to that person's face, it ain't worth saying. It ain't worth saying at all. Because at the end of the day, you're not talking down on a band director. You're down talking kids that's trying to do better themselves, trying to stay out of trouble. So if you could find it in your heart as a band director, lady or whatever, it don't matter. Collegiate level, stop saying, oh, that band that's sorry. Stop saying, oh, this dude here sad. Stop saying, oh, Chop ain't teaching shit over there. Trent ain't doing this here. Man, figure out and be like, Chop, man, bro, you know, I sat back and I watched your band the last 2 weeks and I noticed the tone is kind of off in your trumpet section. You mind if I come up there and work with your trumpets after school, you know, before band practice, run some sections or whatever? What you man, start going out and encouraging help to those that are in need. Because at one time, your band director wasn't always on, your band wasn't always on top. Some of y'all be good to inherit programs, but then sometimes y'all get A1 programs and knock them down to D class. You know what I'm saying? So your work is gonna speak for itself. At the end of the day, it takes leadership, discipline at the leadership standpoint. If the band director don't have no self-respect or discipline tomorrow, the band not gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it. When you saw St. Aug when Hamp was alive, when you saw St. Aug when Hamp was alive, you know one thing. Hamp, you know, hey, how many times you saw Hamp direct music? I never have.
Never.
His drum majors did it. And guess what? When Hamp when Hamp say drum major, let's go, all he gonna do is say something and get in the car and ride off. They moving. Just like Doc. When Doc tells Southern Band, go, let's march in, we're gonna play this here. They gonna do it because those directors had the mentality, I want a military form of discipline. It's too much, oh, don't holler at my child. Ma'am, if I can't tell your child nothing, your child can't be in my band program. And stop trying to satisfy parents because they buying you food every day, or you think they cute, or they doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a point to where you got to set the structure and the discipline to have principles and morals for your band program. Everybody we can't, it's just like boxing or NFL football, anything else, fellas. Everybody not gonna be the grand champion or the champions. Nobody gonna be the superstars of it. You know what I'm saying? Right. At the end of the day, try your best to uplift your fellow band director of the kids. Like, you know, sometimes you might be better than me on tuba, Chop. And my little brother might be in my band, but guess what?
I'm better than you on tuba.
Huh?
I know I'm better than you on tuba.
Boy, listen what I'm saying. You know, you could say, Ricky, bring your little brother to my band practice, man. I'll work with it before we go. You know, it's small things like that can make band programs better. But ego trips. And like some of the same band directors on the collegiate level that talk down on the high school level, band be fucking that music up at certain points. And you got to ask yourself, why the fuck you criticizing these kids with the collegiate band you got, or are you accepting these half-ass kids to be in your collegiate band just to have numbers for the crowd? And to me, more band directors are more worried about quantity than quality. Because the bigger your band is, the bigger the sound we look for. You know what I'm saying? It just more of a situation, man. It got to be the people with the most influence in the band world got to step up and make a change. If they don't step up and make a change, it's the culture gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this. I saw Alex in the comments, and I had to go. My mama was sick, and so I had to go help my mama just now. So she getting back, you know, y'all keep my mom in prayer. Beat him up, lit chop it. Beat him up. Man. Knock him in that right eye. Kick that ankle. Hey, but you know what, fellas, bro, man? If we the band directors to come together and do everything, and guess what? Guess what happened?
Man, they want to say hi, and they coming up here.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Say hi. All right, bye.
Now kick him in the ankle. But y'all get what I'm saying, man. You know, that's the thing about the African American race and whatever we do. Instead of helping us, we'll always talk down on us. But then when you do good, when they talk bad about your name, and the other race come in and say, man, listen, bring your band to my workshop free of charge. Oh, he playing politics now. He kissing the white man ass. No, the white man is doing something you wouldn't want to do.
Yeah.
You know, man, we just got to be, it just got to be more structured in the band community. You know, that's anything with black people. We got to come together as a race.
The trend, man. Any last words, man?
Yeah, man. Got a shout out to my staff. I got about 12 of them. Shout out to Devin Allen, Chris Alexander, Jeffrey Phillips, Yvonne Landry, and Gary Williams. Shout out to the band. Every member that I had. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to Donaldsonville.
Don't forget your special guest event host.
And shout out, what? You here? You been here the whole night. You did 5 sermons for a revival, bro. I'm getting you to come to church next Sunday. But yeah, man, just shout out to them. Shout out to all the banners in Louisiana and the southern region. Everybody. You know, everybody doing a great job with their program. I feel who else? David Lott, man, at St. James, bro. He turned that program around.
Yeah, Lott.
Big time. Yeah. So shout out, you know, he actually made my season interesting. So big shout out to him. St. Helena, I still want that smoke.
Whoa!
Bro, where you at, bro? Bro, where you at?
He talk all that. Matter of fact, D, man, I need you to make this a clip so he can see it. Everybody looking for that smoke. You ain't done that yet. Now I'm finished. I'm done.
Hey, roll out. Roll out. Hey, but you know, I want to say this though. One last thing, man. I want to give a huge shout out to Mark Ward and Alex Frazier for, you know, looking out and giving me my my media pass. My first year doing major red media, you know, Chop always let me at his battle band and Latrent, you know, but I want to say this about Port Arthur. They're one of the most underrated, slept-on programs in the southern region. And when they come out and they win events, people be mad. They not better than this program, but they're undefeated. You got to respect what they're doing over there. You know, you got to respect that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, right now, them guys are the kids. It started with Heyman. Heyman went undefeated. Then Everson took over. Then Kid took over. Then Mark Warden took over up at Port Arthur with Trent and Frazier and them. You know, man, overall, to all the band directors, I admire y'all. I know what y'all go through dealing with administration. Parents don't want to come pick up their kids. Parents don't want to pay their band dues. And especially the ones that kids go on band trips with no money and you got to feed them out of pocket. That's what hurts, man. That's what y'all don't understand. Man, imagine going to Wall McDonald's with your band and you got to come out of the pocket and say, here go 5 for you, 5 for you, 5 for you, 5 for you. Huh.
Man, put some of that money in my cash app, man.
Hey, get what though? I'm actually trying to log in on my computer, my cash app. I'm gonna send y'all some money.
Yeah, one more time. Hey, one more time. My last thing. Shout out Mark Wall, Premier Charts, bro. If you hear like at least about 75% of the songs that we play, Donaldsonville, that Mark has something to do with it, man. Shout out to him. Hey, I want to shout out. I want to give a huge shout out to him because like he knows that I'm in different programs and I mean, you know, different organizations with basketball and church and all that. And not one time, if I asked him for an arrangement or anything, not one time, he never said no. Like that's real like brotherhood. Like he never said no.
Yeah.
And anytime I ask, if it's not the same date, I can hit him up at 9 o'clock in the morning and say I heard something on the way to work. By at least about 2 o'clock, it's done. And this guy, he at work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, real shout out to him. What is the
Shout out to Mark,
man. You need any arrangement, Premier Touch, bro. He got
man. That's that Stone Cold Steven Austin of the band world. Old tough SOB. Don't want you to tell him nothing. Always right.
Stephon Urkel. Stephon Urkel.
Yeah, fellas, man. I think that's pretty much gonna wrap it up, man. Like I say, shout out to all the band directors, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Hopefully we have football season so I can get out there, and cover y'all. Shoot, y'all stay safe. Ricky, man, keep doing your crazy stuff, man.
Oh man, I ain't saying my shout out.
Oh yeah, go ahead, John.
Man, hey, shout out y'all fellas on the panel, man. All love this week, baby. Shout out to my wife, my girls. You seen them come up on a little thing. Shout out to all my director homies, man. Kappa Side, 586, everybody. Man, appreciate y'all. Shout out the West. Northwest High Raider Band. The best come from the West. Shout them out, man. My band parent club, everybody who helped me out, man. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Shout out to my brother Big Mike about to get married, you heard me?
When Mike get married, man? I got to go to that.
Oh, yeah.
I know we gonna be.
We about to turn up, man. But, man, y'all, man, appreciate it, man. D, appreciate the ad and everything, bro. I appreciate you. Latrent, I got you, B. Next time you have something, I got you.
I might be ready to go west, man. We might do something.
Hey, I see Al Thomas in the comments.
Yeah,
man.
I see Al. Yeah, I see Al.
Shout out to Al, man.
I want to give you a huge shout out, man. You have fought so many years of adversity at that school to keep that program alive.
Thanks.
Most people would have folded and went on about their business. You're one of the guys I can say stayed true to their home. You and Latrent remind me of so much. Y'all gonna fight to make sure home is straight and is in order. And man, you got my utmost respect, man. And like band directors, man, if y'all need apparel or something for the fall, man, we'll work with y'all, get y'all some decent, some match prices. Hey, might even donate to you. You just got to let me know, man. I just want to say, man, y'all keep everything up and keep showing love to each other. Mark, I know you a shit talker, but man, from the bottom of my heart, I applaud you for supporting Trent. And when you left the band in Trent's hands, and you still support it. Like I know the influence, and also Mark is also a ghostwriter for a band in New Orleans. People don't know.
I know.
Dude, tell me.
Hey, one more.
Hold on.
Wait, we ain't say. Hey, look, my mama just texted me. My mama said shout out. So shout out to my mama and shout out to my little brother, man. My band captain. He's my band captain. So shout out to my band captain, my little brother. Them niggas text me and say shout him out. So I had to do that. Back to the Ghost Rider situation. I ain't saying that. I'm going.
Hey, also Chop. Shout out to D Jackson, DRC Jackson, Band Life Production. Man, I tell y'all, he come get me. I drive, he drive. We split the gas bill, the food bill, whatever. We do everything as a team. Band Life Production, Major at Me, and also I want to give a huge thank you for bringing me on. I enjoy seeing you again, Chop. Thankful for your family is in good spirit and safe havens in New Orleans and Opelousas where your wife is. Also, the Trent prayers, keep you in my prayer. Make sure everything work out in your favor at Donaldsonville. D, when you get a chance, ring me up after we get off this. I got some stuff to share with you.
All right. Yeah, y'all, man. It was good talking to y'all, man. And we're going to wrap it up, man. Y'all stay safe out here.
All right,
man.
All right.
Reason.
All right, Chop.
Whoa.